Kabataan, atong kaugmaon. Ginikanan, atong kaabag. Komunidad, atong kausa. Gidalit kaninyo sa Department of Education, Region 10 sa Amihanang Mindanao. Ug niining estasyon, ang programa nga maoy tumong og tinguha ang pagpadayon sa edukasyon taliwala sa bisan unsang katalagman. Sa ingon niini, padayon nga makakaton ang kabataan ug makabot damlag ang ilang mga panganib. Kini ang DepEd RX Adobe. Mga higala, ani-ana ang inyong magtutudlo.
Even in this time of pandemic, learning will continue. My name is Teacher Ferline from Lagindingan National High School, Lagindingan District, Division of Misamis Oriental, Region 10. Today is another episode for our new lesson. Let me greet our parents and students, especially the grade 8 learners. Good day! I am hoping that you are safe and healthy despite of this pandemic that we are facing. At this point, please prepare your ballpen, notebook, and module for our lesson for today. Okay, are you ready? But before we proceed to our new lesson, let us first try to recall our previous lesson. Are you ready? In this activity, you may answer true or false. It is true if the statement is correct, and false if the statement is wrong. You are given 5 seconds to think for your answer. Are you ready? Let's begin. Number 1. Do not take out anything which are not useful. What's the answer? Very good. The answer is false. Number 2. Wash all used baking tools immediately after using. What's the answer? Correct. The answer is true. Number 3. Dry all baking tools and equipment by air or wipe with a dry dish cloth. What's the answer? Very good. The answer is true. Number 4. Frequently used items should be stored in faraway place. What's the answer? That's right. The answer is false. Number 5. Electrical cords should be gathered to prevent entanglement. What's the answer? You're right. The answer is true. Very good, learners. So last week, you already learned how to store and label tools and equipment for safekeeping. Discuss the importance of proper storage of tools and equipment. And learn how to store tools and equipment safely. Those topics are very important for our lesson for today. Now, let's move on to the next topic. We are now in Module 7, third quarter of TLE Bread and Pastry Production. At the end of this module, you, dear learners, should be able to familiarize the following competencies. 1. Identify hazards and risks in the workplace. 2. Familiarize occupational health and safety signs and symbols. 3. Discuss personal hygiene and proper hand washing. Very good, learners! Now, we are ready for the first topic, which is practice occupational health and safety procedure. There are many sources of workplace hazards. Examples are electricity, chemicals, working up a ladder, noise, a bully at work, and stress that has the ability to cause harm or damage the health of a person in a particular situation. Types of workplace hazards. 1. Safety hazards. It has a lacking and insufficient machine locks, unsafe workplace situations, unsafe work practices. Examples are slippery floor surface and tripping on electrical cord. 2. Biological hazards. It is caused by organisms such as viruses, bacteria, fungi, and parasites. Examples are mixed foods inside the refrigerator and pandemic outbreak. Number 3. Chemical hazards. They are solid, liquid, vapor, or gaseous materials, dust, or fumes. Examples are disinfectant sprays, pest sprays, bleach, dishwashing liquid, and chemical injected in a dressed chicken. 4. Ergonomic hazards. It is an anatomical, physiological, and psychological demand on the worker, such as repetitive and strong movements, vibration, high temperatures, and incorrect postures arising from improper work techniques and improperly designed working areas and tools. Examples are wrong body posture in lifting and improper handling of equipment. 5. Physical hazard. It has something to do with the noise, vibration, energy, weather, electricity, radiation, and pressure. Examples are wet floor and too much pressure in the blender. 6 is a psychological hazard. Those that are mainly causing stress to our worker. This kind of hazard is really bothers an individual who affects his health or well-being. Example are unhealthy relationship with coworkers and pressure from work. Another term we have to learn is risk. It is the possibility of something bad happening. It may also apply to situations with property and equipment loss. For example, having a vacation in the place during a war. These are the following factors that influence the level of risk. 1. Exposure to any hazardous situation. 2. Exposure to pollution. 3. Serious effects on the state of exposure. Now, it's your turn, learners. Answer Activity 2 Self-Assessment on page 13 on your TLE module. Alright, time's up! Can you check your answer and refer to the answer key? Then, count the number of your correct answer. Are you still with me, learners? Now let us proceed to Lesson 2, which is Occupational Health and Safety. Occupational Health and Safety, or OHS, is an interdisciplinary area pertaining to protecting the safety, health, and well-being of people undertaking the work. The goal of all occupational health and safety programs is to promote a safe workplace. Flip your module to page 15 for the examples about signs or symbols of OHS in the workplace. Sign colors definition. Red color. It states immediate hazardous situations that may result to death or other serious injuries like danger signs and fire symbols. Orange color. It represents a possibly unsafe condition that can cause serious injury and is indicated by warning signs. Yellow color. It is used to alert on unsafe practices, which it can't be avoided, may result in minor or moderate injuries like caution signs. Green color. It indicates the emergency exit location, first aids, and other safety equipment. Blue color. It is used to give safety information. Now that you already learned the different types of hazards, OSH, and signs and symbols, let us now proceed to the last lesson, which is personal hygiene and proper hand washing. Have you experienced eating without washing your hands? Then, what happened?
Maintaining personal hygiene is necessary for many reasons: personal, social, health, psychological, or simply as a way of life. Keeping a good standard of hygiene helps to prevent the development and spread of infections, illnesses, and bad odors. Here are the 5 personal hygiene habits which one should incorporate in their daily life. Oral hygiene. Good dental hygiene includes regular brushing and flossing. Bad breath can be caused by diseases of the teeth, gums, and mouth such as infections. Mouth washes, mouth sprays, and flavored chewing gum can make your breath smell better for a while. But if you have a health problem in your mouth, you need to see your dentist. Nail hygiene. The purpose of nails is to protect the ends of your fingers and toes from trauma and to help pick things up. Taking good care of your nails and maintaining their cleanliness is very important. Nails can be kept clean by using a simple mild soap, warm water, and a nail brush. The use of specialized moisturizer or hand or nail product may be useful in keeping skin and nails hydrated and healthy. Bathing ritual. Washing and bathing are the most important ways of maintaining good health and protecting ourselves from infections, illnesses, and ailments. Maintaining cleanliness is also important for our self-confidence, physical and emotional well-being. The main purpose of washing is to remove dirt and odor. Skincare and healthcare professionals recommend that the face, underarms, and genitals are cleansed once a day and not more often, as this can take essential natural oils away from the skin, leading to irritation. Hand hygiene. Most infections, especially colds and gastroenteritis, are caught when we put our unwashed hands, which have germs on them, to our mouth. Some infections are caught when other people's dirty hands touch the food we eat. Hands and wrists should be washed with clean soap and water, using a brush if your fingernails are dirty. Dry your hands with something clean, such as paper towels or hot air dryers. You should always wash your hands after using the toilet, before making or eating food, after handling dogs or other animals, if you have been around someone who is coughing and has a cold. Toilet hygiene. Good toilet hygiene reduces the risk of illness, infection, and disease, and both adults and children should practice good hygiene when it comes to matters in the bathroom. Hand washing, wiping properly after both urination and bowel movements, and keeping the toilet area clean are some of the best tips for good toilet hygiene. Personal hygiene is the practice that leads to body cleanliness and good personal appearance, or simply personal grooming. The personal hygiene may be in the form of bathing, hair shaving, or having a haircut, brushing the teeth, washing of hands and clothes. There are a number of reasons for good personal hygiene, and thus it is extremely important to maintain it.
Proper hand washing. Hand washing prevents the spread of diseases and illnesses. Washing hands with soap removes germs from our hands. This will help prevent the spread of infections. Right way in hand washing. 1. Wet hands with clean running water and apply it with soap. 2. Rub and scrub your hands properly, making sure that you scrub your palms, back of your hands, between your fingers, under your nails, and in your wrists. 3. Continue rubbing for at least 20 seconds, or you are to sing a happy birthday song 2 times. 4. Rinse hands properly under running water. 5. Dry hands using a clean towel or air dry. Alright, so proper hand washing is very important, especially in this time of pandemic. Hand washing should be used as part of comprehensive strategy to suppress transmission and save lives. But the best way to protect you against the growing spread of COVID-19 is still staying at home and self-isolation. Learners, what have you learned from our lesson today? Oh, that's great. It's very good to hear. To sum up our topic for today, we have learned that the types of hazards in a workplace. Number 1, safety hazards. 2, biological hazards. 3, chemical hazards. 4, ergonomic hazards. 5, physical hazards. And 6, psychological hazards. Risk. Risk is the possibility of something bad happening. It may also apply to situations with property or equipment loss. For example, having a vacation in the place during a war. We also learned that occupational health and safety, or OHS, is an interdisciplinary area pertaining to protecting the safety, health, and well-being of people undertaking the work. The goal of all occupational health and safety programs is to promote a safe workplace. There are also sign colors definition. Red color. It states immediate hazardous situations that may result to death or other serious injuries. Orange color represents a possibly unsafe condition that can cause serious injury. Yellow color. It is used to alert on unsafe practices, which, if can't be avoided, may result in minor or moderate injuries, like caution signs. Green color indicates the emergency exit location, first aids, and other safety equipment. Blue color, used to give safety information. And last is hand washing. It prevents the spread of diseases and illnesses. Washing hands with soap removes germs from our hands. This will help prevent the spread of infections, especially COVID-19. So this time, turn to page 22 to 24 of your module and answer thoroughly the post-assessment. Choose the best answer from the choices given below after each sentence by writing the letter on your TLE notebook. I am very confident that you can answer correctly all the questions. I will give you 5 minutes to do that. Alright! Did you have fun learning today? That's great! I believe that, like me, you truly enjoyed with our discussion. It has been a wonderful experience serving you all grade 8 learners. Let me end our discussion by leaving a quote from Leonardo da Vinci, and I quote, "Learning is the only thing that the mind never exhausts, never fears, and never regrets." End of quote. So, let us continue to learn together. This pandemic, it cannot stop us to learn and be productive even at home. This has been your teacher Ferline for today from Lagindingan National High School. Tara na at sama-sama sa pagsulong sa edukalidad. May God bless everyone. Stay safe. Have a nice day. Bye-bye!
Ug dinhi natapos ang atong programa. Kini ang DepEd RX Adobe. Gidalik kaninyo sa Department of Education, Rehiyon 10 sa Ambihanang Mindanao. Kining tanan atong gihimo para sa kabataan. Hangtod sa sunod natong panag-uban. Daghang salamat.